Hey guys, welcome back to IV Crypto, back with an XRP update for the weekend. Let's get into it. Currently trading at 82 cents, 10% down for the 24 hours as the crypto dip continues. Nothing we didn't expect before. So XRP relief rally hit a wall at the 32.8% Fibonacci retracement level at $1.05. This suggests the sentiment is negative and traders are in a hurry to close their long positions on a shallow pullback. If the price breaks and sustains below 88 cents, the bears will try to put the price down to 65 cents. The downsloping 20-day EMA of $1.14 and the RSI below 40 suggest that the path of least resistance is to the downside. A break below 65 cents could open the doors for a further decline to 56 cents. On the contrary, if the bulls defend the 88 cent support, the XRP USDT pair may rise to the 20-day EMA. A breakout of this resistance could result in a rally to the 50-day SMA of $1.34 and the downtrend line. So guys, obviously as we've been discussing, XRP doing a little bit of an up and down motion at the moment, as is the whole market. So nothing to overly stress about. I've seen some tweets out there of people talking about a 22 cent XRP and that we're on the down. I personally don't believe that is going to happen. I think that's quite extreme, but that is also a massive buying signs for some of the whales out there that are looking to get XRP on the cheap. Moving into the next chart that I want to show you guys here is I feel like we are going to consolidate sideways before we see any major movements upwards. Could possibly go a little bit lower, but I'm pretty confident XRP, no matter how the chart looks, and XRP is the standard and it's the future of the new financial system. So as we're seeing across the market right now, a lot of sideways activity, not a lot of up, but I do think the up is coming and we are going to break past the dollar shortly, all the way through to probably $2 and beyond. And I do strongly see a $10 XRP still in the pipelines for 2021. And none of this is surprising to me, considering we are coming into the end of financial year. Companies don't want to spend money, or they want to sell off to make their balance sheets look a little bit better. So none of this is quite surprising. However, watch out for the double bottom to form here on the daily chart, and it looks likely to happen, so we can begin our journey back up. So I think there won't be any major movements coming into June. However, I could be wrong, and I'm definitely open to stand corrected. Something else I really want to talk about today, guys, is the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit and what happens if Ripple loses. I know this is something that XRP holders don't really want to think about, and it's not something that they've considered, but I really want to talk about it, and I read something online that I thought was something worth talking about, and that's the standpoint of XRP is a security and the standpoint of XRP is not a security. So if XRP is a security, a company cannot sell its stocks in the market without an approval from existing shareholders, and even when it adds further shares to its authorized capital and liquidates the market, the rate at which it liquidates is consistent. As a security, you aren't allowed to do so without an approval from your shareholders. Ripple's idea is that they can do so because XRP is not a stock, and the problem is that the rate at which they sell additional XRP is at the market rate, crushing the price down. And if XRP is not a security, it's a product of Ripple. This makes it even funnier for me because Ripple's been selling XRP to develop XRP. So that makes sense. Companies always use money they made from sale of their product to further develop their product, right? But if you don't dump your product against people who believe in your idea and stuff them around, XRP as a product, who should be investing to develop XRP? It should be the shareholders of Ripple, not XRP investors. So if the SEC wins the lawsuit, then what eventually will happen is that the investor responsible for developing XRP will shift for XRP investor to Ripple shareholders. So that's something that I read online, and I think it makes a lot of sense. People are really freaking out around the price is going to dramatically drop for XRP. What does it mean? And all these sorts of things. But I do think that Ripple losing isn't necessarily going to be the end of the world. It will just change the way things work. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me. Another thing that's happened in the last 24 hours, XRP lawsuit update. SEC calls out Ripple's overboard blanket ceiling requests. So the SEC and Ripple Labs have been replying to each other's motions and letters in quick succession over the past couple of days. In what is the latest development in the ongoing XRP lawsuit, the SEC have now filed its opposition letter to Ripple's request to seal its exhibits. So, a little bit happening here. The SEC only seeks to unseal the portions of the documents the SEC relies upon for its arguments and those necessary to give context, and does not oppose redacting the rest of the remaining exhibits. So obviously playing hardball, Ripple doesn't want to show their exhibits. The SEC thinks it's necessary to their case. So obviously a lot of back and forth happening in the lawsuit as we expected. Everyone's playing hard. Documents may be sealed if specific on the record findings are made demonstrating that closure is essential to preserve high values and is narrowly tailored to serve that interest. Noting a great deal of public interest in the case, the SEC also highlighted in its letter that 500 people had attended the 6th of April call, while 4,000 people attended the 30th April call. The sealing of additional material than what it is strictly necessary, the SEC's counsel argued, would limit the information available to the public. The letter concluded by stating, Ripple's overboard sealing request would have the effect of allowing Ripple to pick and choose what information the public is allowed to see about the parties' arguments and should be rejected. So Ripple obviously doesn't want the public to see absolutely everything that is happening in the case. They think it will negatively impact their business and the XRP price. Do you agree or disagree? I sort of see where the SEC is coming from, but I understand Ripple's strategy here. Another one here, XRP Community mounts pressure on SEC after staging a protest outside the headquarters. So I really like this one, guys. The XRP Community is absolutely huge, and they did a protest, sort of like a stop fighting crypto and stop trying to, stop crypto. The case and recent developments around the industry have sparked discussions around crypto regulations, or the lack of regulators for that matter. In fact, the case is viewed to some as an attack not only to Ripple, but the wider community, as SEC win could set a precedent that greatly affects other coins. A considerable part of the community believes that the current lawsuit, whose timing most in the industry find odd, was begotten by former SEC Chairman Jay Clayton with interest to keep Ripple and XRP down and boost Bitcoin and Ethereum. So obviously that is more of a theory about market manipulation and stuff like that. Again, none of that surprises me, and I do think that there's been a little bit of keeping XRP down, but again, I think XRP will rise as it always does. Lastly, I want to wrap this up with some good news. So Ripple is going to become a tidal wave with IPO after the lawsuit. Great article on thecurrencyanalytics.com about how Ripple is going to be an absolute tidal wave after the lawsuit, and I believe this is going to happen regardless of if they win or lose. But I am open to arguments, guys, so tell me your thoughts in the comments. Why the company is interested to go public. It talks a little bit about that. What are the implications of going public to the price of XRP? This is what we care about, guys. An IPO would benefit the company considering its main business targets is the traditional financial industry. XRP fell from its May highs of more than $1.50 after the recent judicial ruling that allowed the SEC to gather Ripple transaction information from regulators in foreign jurisdictions. The price of the cryptocurrency dropped to 69 cents, but has recovered slightly since then. XRP traded at 91 cents at the time of this press, but the recent news could potentially encourage more confidence in the cryptocurrency. During the consensus of 2021, Garlinghouse highlighted some of XRP's advantages over Bitcoin and ETH. XRP's transactions are faster, cheaper, and it does not have a carbon footprint concern like Bitcoin does. And the Ripple CEO confirmed that the company still holds large amounts of XRP tokens while the rest is in circulation. He, however, noted that XRP does not have inflationary concerns because Ripple's consensus algorithm prevents the creation of new ones. So I'll leave you with that news today, guys. As always, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, let me know your thoughts. Could XRP/Ripple losing the SEC lawsuit case negatively impact the price, or do you think things will just start powering along? Let me know, and as always, watch this space.